evergreen conifer trees, walnuts and candles, laughter and joy, and a decorated dinner table. Hello everyone and welcome back to Terrarium and Crafts. I'm using this galvanized tin. It's a small miniature tin and they're really nice for little centerpieces, and you can do this for your dinner table as well. You're going to start by filling it up with some floral foam brick. Now I'm going to be taking a dinner candle and I'm going to press it inside so that's nice and secure now. And then I'm going to take some greenery, and all I'm doing is lining the little tin, and we're just going to make sure that we cover all of that floral brick there. And today I am taking part in the DIY Mummies challenge for winter and Christmas, so check the description box for her channel and the playlist. You can also let them come down the sides, it doesn't have to be really neat. And then as you can see, I've got some walnuts. This is our secret weapon. It's just going to bring everything together, and you can just place them inside however you like. I've got 5 in total. We'll see if they all fit. Now I'm going to decorate the tin itself, and to do that I am taking some twine. I'm also going to be using this wooden embellishment snowflake. It's in silver, and because the tin is silver I felt like there's not going to be a contrast, so I am taking this gold Sharpie pen and I'm just going to colour it in. Well, that certainly looks a lot better in my opinion. I feel like it makes it look more expensive as well. Now I'm going to just take my hot glue and attach it to the twine, and then we're just going to tie the twine onto our little tin. So that's our first DIY done. Let's move on to the second and we'll have a look at what they all look like at the end. For the second DIY I am taking this thrifted frame and I'm going to paint it white. I'm going to begin by removing the inside because I don't need that, and also to protect it. So we're just going to use the frame itself. To paint the frame I am using watercolour paint, and I know that might seem odd. No water is going to go on it, so that's fine. It's just that it's more convenient for me because it dries much faster. I'm making sure to do the sides and the insides of the frame as well. And what I love about the watercolour paint is that it's giving it a texture, so it looks vintagey, and it's distressing it as well because it's pretty thin. So I was actually going to distress this myself manually using some sanding paper, but I'm not going to need to do that now. Now this is pretty much dry. I've just finished painting it and it's already ready to work on. So I am taking some ribbon, and what you want to do is hot glue it on the back of your frame, just here, and then when you get to the centre you want to hot glue it so that you've got something that looks like this instead of just straight. It just gives it a little bit more character and interest. Then you're going to bring it all the way down, make sure that it's straight and centered, and then when you're ready turn it around and you want to cut your ribbon and then just glue it on to the back of the frame like we did with the other side. Then you're going to bring back your ribbon, and then we're going to do the same thing, just center it, make sure it's all centered, and then we're going to hot glue it in the middle so that it looks like a present. Now our frame is also going to double up as a wreath, so I'm making a simple arrangement. I'm just taking some greenery and I've layered it, so I've just got one big piece here and then a smaller one from a different tree, and then I'm also going to be making use of these smaller pine cones to go on top of it, and we're just going to glue it so that it goes under this part here and comes out nicely just to the edge of the frame. I'm just going to take 2 smaller pine cones to stick on the bottom. So I wasn't sure whether to leave off here. I even went and asked hubby's opinion, but I have decided just to leave it like this because I do like this simple look. But this is another alternative. You can take some wording, peace, joy, whatever you like, and then you can stick it in the middle. I was actually going to try to remove the wording from the circle, but I tried and I thought I do like it like this. You can also snow spray it if you like to add that little effect. For the third and final DIY, I'm taking this little bit of wood. It was actually a lot longer, but we cut it in half to match the size that I want. I also found this really large pine cone when I went foraging, and I'm going to be using that, and it's nice because it almost looks as if I have covered it with that snow spray. You can see all of this little bit of detailing on it. And I'm keeping this really simple. You can add some height to it, but because I've got a pretty large pine cone here, I'm not going to be doing that. But you can take a stick and add it on, and then add your pine cone on top if you like that little bit showing. I'm just going to stick it directly. It does have a little stem here already. I'm going to show you just a few more options that you can go with. You can take some little wooden star embellishments and add them onto the pine cone so that you decorate it all around. You can also take some ribbon and you can stick it on to the middle of the wood like this. And if you want, you can also take some moss and decorate around the tree. If you like to add a little bit of greenery, you can add some on the top and also decorate it with some berries. I'm just going to be taking this large star that I've painted white and add it to the top using my hot glue, just like a tree topper. Now I am taking my reindeer moss and I'm going to glue a little bit down so that it can match the colour scheme of the other 2 DIYs, because I'm going with the rustic natural brown and green. So this is how all 3 projects look. I love how they are individually, but also how they come together. Let me know which one is your favourite. Mine might be the little tin and possibly the frame after that. I do like the pinecone tree as well, so it is a little hard to choose. I hope that this inspires you to realise that when you're decorating your home or even making DIY gifts for Christmas, you don't have to spend much at all. This stuff looks really high-end and classy, but it's pretty much free. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Today Leo is in a different spot to usual. He's sleeping like a baby. It's really cold, so he loves the radiator right now.